Hi, Doug Casey here, Doug with Golf. Okay, so this is a video for some drills for the irons. You're getting better at. Let's talk about how we can help you out with some drills. So, if you are prone to fat and thin shots, let's talk about that first. Okay, so you're having trouble with your low point control, is that what I would say? Okay, so we talked about really trying to rotate around this kind of your logo, your left chest logo if you're right-handed. Rotate around that. There's a few drills we can do. First what I recommend is my target line here. I'm going to take that away for a second. I'm going to put a tee in the ground, about 3 inches in front of the ball. You can use some old grass. You can use different things if you want. I've heard guys using guitar picks, whatever. It doesn't matter. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to make sure that when you come down, you hit that ball and that tee. Now, obviously, you can take practice swings. You can get a line like this and see if you can take that divot in front of the line. Okay, but trying to focus on something in front of the ball can really help out getting rid of those fat shots and getting rid of those really thin shots, those ones where you top or really thin it. Trying to get you to take a divot. So see, you don't even extend that tee out to 6 inches in front. See if you can hit it there. That would be a challenge. Okay, so you could do that. The other thing you could do, especially if you hit it fat, is put something behind the ball. So again, you can put a tee in there, you can put an alignment stick down. Don't put anything that you're afraid of hitting. There's something called a fat plate, which is just a little bit of like some plexiglass. Plexiglass is a good thing. Put it down behind the ball, see if you can hit the ball and not that. So in this case, we're not going to hit the tee and try to hit the ball. A couple of easy little things. My training is said to be very easy things. Okay, so you got a tee behind the ball or a tee in front of the ball. Try to help with those fat and thin shots. The other thing is if you're having trouble taking a divot, you can do what I call a preset drill. So that one, go this way, I'm going to hit this way this time. What I'm going to do is back in here for my ball position. I would use a lofted club for this, probably a pitching wedge, 9 iron, 8 iron, something like that. I got a 7 iron, of course. I'm going to set up, normal setup. Then I'm going to put most of my weight, like 80% of my weight, on my front foot. I'm probably going to turn my hips a little bit so they're pointed to the right. Okay, and weight on the front foot. And then I'm going to hit the ball, keeping my weight on the front foot. This isn't how you're going to swing the golf course. This is just to try to help you get the feeling of really being on that front foot at impact and hitting that ball same point every time, getting your low point to be consistent. Okay, you can put the tee in front of the ball also, so take that tee and put it in front of the ball like that, set up, 80% of the weight there, try to keep it there, even when you take your backswing. Don't even let the weight go back in your backswing. Okay, keep that weight forward, turn, turn. See if you hit that ball flush, take a divot, take that tee out of the ground. Okay, so that's what I like to recommend, that it's okay to what I call go to extremes. If I really want you to understand that whatever you're learning is what you're doing. Go the other way, whatever you're doing is what you're learning. So if you stand there and hit 50 balls in a row to the right, or you stand there and hit 50 balls in a row fat, you're learning to hit it to the right or you're learning to hit it fat. Don't do that. Change something. Go to an extreme. So a couple things we can use this for, especially club face and path. So instead, I really want you to be aware of the club face. Go to extremes. Okay? Line up square with that ball. Okay? You just say, okay, I'm same. Good setup, good square setup, square face setup, good grip, everything normal. And then go ahead and just hit it left with the club face. Just rotate those forearms, close that club face, and make that ball go left. And do that a few times. See what it feels like to do that. You might be surprised. It might just go straight for you. And then you have to really try to overdo it even more. Okay? If you keep hitting it left, okay, what would it feel like to really open the club face and keep it open through impact and hit to the right? So don't be afraid to do that. Go to extremes. Make the club face really open, make the club face really closed, all from a normal, standard starting position. Okay, what about path? You can only really cut the ball. You can't draw it. Well, go to extreme. Okay? So here's my square setup. Now I'm going to change our setup. Here's my square setup. Maybe I'm going to really aim to the right, keep that club face square to my target, and then swing with my body lines. See if I can hit a draw that way. Okay? You're hooking it. Okay? And really line up left. Keep that club face square to the target line again, and really swing with my body lines across that way and try to hit a fade. You can even, okay, I'm going to change my swing and try to swing more, just try to swing way from the inside, or try to swing way from the outside. Some people can make these changes really quickly and they take too much of the medicine, they go too far. Some people really have trouble changing, so you got to find out how you are. But don't be afraid to go to extremes. Okay, there are a few ways to try to figure out if you're hitting the ball in the center or not, or try to help you hit the ball in the center. And this is where I actually combine the going to extremes. Sometimes I'll actually practice hitting the ball at the toe, and then hitting the ball at the heel, and then hitting the ball in the center. Try that. It's a fun thing. Now, you can actually get face tape, what we call face tape, put it on here, and it'll show where the ball hits. I don't like face tape too much. It gets in the grooves, it's messy. You can get like a Dr. Scholl's foot spray, spray the face of the club. That will show you where the ball hits. I like that. That's a good one. Okay. You can do a little what we call a gate drill, right? I use this a lot. So I can put a tee in there, get them close enough together. There's a little gate drill. So I've got this tee. I always lean this tee over so my shaft isn't going to hit it. Give myself a little bit of room, and maybe get them closer and closer together. See if you can hit balls through a gate and still at the center of the golf club. If you're having problems hitting it on the heel, well, then you've got to find some way to convince yourself of that and get the center. How would you do that? Well, I would want to get this ball closer to here, or even get it further away. So, okay, there's no way my club is going to hit that. Like, not a chance that toe's going to hit there, and you might be surprised. If you're hit off the heel, then your toe's going to hit that tee, and you're going to convince yourself. You can do the opposite. You're going to keep hitting off the toe, and you get it close to this tee, and then watch if you hit that tee or not. You want to know, though, whether you're hitting on the toe or the heel or the sweet spot. Use a gate drill, use some Dr. Scholl's foot spray, whatever you want to do. If you're really having trouble getting to that front foot, I'm going to recommend a step drill. Fairly easy. Start with both your feet together. Okay, let's do it with no ball first. Okay, there. And before you're at the top of your swing, actually I would recommend when you're halfway back in your swing, you're going to step forward with your front foot. So when I'm here in my swing, I'm going to start stepping forward. So it looks like this. Step right onto that front foot. You should get right onto it. I want you to feel like your weight is on that front foot before you're even starting down. That's what I want you to feel like. I want you to feel like this. Some people even get to this drill, especially without a ball, stepping forward, like moving this foot as soon as they start the swing. Don't be afraid to do that. So if you want to do the step drill with a ball, I'd recommend getting that ball position, this line here, in front of your front foot. Okay, because I really want you to step into it. So it's kind of tough. I've got to set up with the club kind of like this. Feet together, okay? Back, step, hit. Okay, so really make sure you're stepping through it. Get all under your front foot. Okay. Another way I like to work on your sequence and transition are really tempo drills. You see the university students do this a lot, university golf team. So I've got my 7-iron here. It goes about 165 with a normal swing. I'm going to try to hit it less than 100 yards. Now, if that feels 50%, it might feel 40%, but with a full length swing. Not easy to do. If you can make good contact doing this, then you've really got something. So, normal setup, full length swing, but really slow. I'm going to try to hit this under 100 yards. Got it done there. That went about 80 yards. Okay, and then get good at that. Maybe I'm going to hit 130 yards. gave that one about 120 years. So when I'm doing that, when I'm taking full length swings at different speeds, I can really feel my sequence. I can become aware of it. I can become aware of whether I'm getting that weight on the front foot or if I'm getting it there too soon. And if I don't make good contact, then obviously something's going off with my sequence. It's not the easiest thing to do, but try it. It really does help your golf swing.